Baby, let me tell you something. Christy ain't loyal to not a damn person in her life. But she loyal to Ken. I don't know what's up with Ken. But she ain't even loyal to her husband. Because he didn't ask her to stop doing her foolishness. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Pretty Girl J channel. I welcome you. Thank you again for joining me. Woo! Child, another episode of foolishness. Baby, just going back and be with Ken, honey. I mean, that's what ended up happening anyway. We just gonna cut to the chase here. Ryan in his plaid shirts ain't gonna make it, okay? He is the weakest link, okay? Goodbye. But I'm gonna tell you, baby, Christy, musty Christy, baby, she got it rocking and rolling over there. Do you hear me? Christy said, I am DD.2. Okay, I am 2.0 DD. Okay, she is running. Damn, we thought Gypsy was running the show. Hell no. Hell no. Christy running this thing. You hear me? You hear me? She running this thing down south. Look, let's get into it. Welcome if you have never been here. If you're new to the channel, hey boo. I already know where you been. Okay, I've been here like a bunch of episodes at this point. So if you haven't binge watched me, you probably want to run it back. Okay, run it back so that you can get familiar with my mouth, my attitude, and my swag, and my vibes, okay? Now, if you love the vibes, and you okay with what you're watching, then hit that subscribe, Pookie. Hit that subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification, and don't forget to hit that bell. I'm going to say it again. Don't forget to hit that bell notification, okay? And thumbs up the video, okay? Thumbs it up. Just run it up and leave your comments below before the end of the video to let me know your thoughts on the episode. Okay? Now, I got my notes. Let's run Christy ass down. Gypsy having bad dreams, y'all. Her mama is tearing her ass up in them dreams. She was like, ayo, and my mother, I just keep having dreams of my mother, and I think it's my self-conscious, like, you know, I just a lot of internal battles. I mean, could it be that you killed her for no damn reason, Gypsy? Could it be that you have lied about so many lies on top of lies that you have stolen? You know, you have stolen and lied and took other people's stories and lives that it's just sometimes you can't sleep shit. Sometimes you gonna need a drink, you know, a nightcap to take that ass to bed, okay? Because you can't sleep. I'm pretty sure in prison they gave you something for it. But this the real world. In the real world, girl, we go to the liquor store and get a bottle of Hennessy or some Jack Daniels or maybe a glass of wine. I don't know. I mean, Gypsy goes to her mama, well, her stepmama Christy in her daddy Rod's house. Now, she hasn't been there since the age of 10. Rod is singing his shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You know, this was the house that Gypsy could have lived in. She could have been raised in the house, you know. Circumstances, I was piss poor ass parent. I wasn't there. But y'all, Rod killed me. First off, when Gypsy started smoking squares, Gypsy was at that park like, she was like, hold my cigarette. Ryan was holding a cigarette like this, y'all. I said, bitch, you that stressed? You that stressed? You out there smoking? Baby, they was like, let's take a family picture. Let's take a family picture. But on the way to the family picture, Rod and let some shit slip. Let me tell y'all what Rod said. Rod said, so Gypsy, listen. Your mama, Dee Lady used to live yonder, round the corner, down the street. Let me see if I find her house. Yeah, she used to live round the corner there. Wait, well, she lived there what? You know what? I may have spent like a week in the house. Shit, I was trolling, and I didn't have time for Dee Dee. I was in and out, but I do remember one thing. Gypsy. That's when your ass was on that breathing machine. You was on the CPAP. That's what I remember. And Gypsy was like, Daddy, that's right. You're right. I was. That was the start of it when I was on that CPAP. You're right, Dad. You're right. Did y'all catch that shit? Rod spent a week in the house with his own daughter because he was trolling. I guess your trolling got you Christy mustache because, baby, how much trolling did you get? You married Christy not soon after Dee Dee's ass. Am I correct? If I'm incorrect, y'all let me know what's the dates, because y'all good at that. Y'all good at letting me know, filling in the blanks. So I'm good with that. I said Daddy was trolling, and he proud of that shit. I wouldn't have said that shit in no call. He was like, but come on, we gonna take. So they ride by the house, right? And Gypsy says, well, I want to go see my grandma Emma, because she was just beautiful. I want to see my grandma Emma. So they roll by the cemetery to see Grandma Emma. And she reveals to us that Dee Dee spiraled out of control when her grandma Emma died. And it just became worse for her, right? And then Gypsy up there at the site just lying to about, hi, Grandma, I know I wasn't the ideal grandchild, and Grandma, I wish that I could have put her right next to you. I said, bitch, you are lying. Girl, you's a liar. No, you didn't. Remember, you was on the run. You didn't want to be found. You didn't want to bury her. You didn't want to be found to even like, what are you talking about, Gypsy? You offed her and then went on the run to my damn state, Wisconsin, to Waukesha, the burbs, with this ugly looking boy. And you got caught. What you mean you didn't have no control over where she was buried? You didn't want to have no control. Remember, you didn't want to be the prime suspect. Move on to Cousin Bobby, okay? Because shit ain't right in the buttermilk this week, okay? Cousin Bobby do tattoos and things. Cousin Bobby, now I've seen him on other documentaries, okay? So Cousin Bobby says, well, we knew that Gypsy, Gypsy, we knew that your mama wasn't right. She said, well, why didn't nobody say anything? Bitch, the same reason why nobody told you. You weren't right, okay? He was like, I don't know. I mean, one time I saw her crying, talking to dolls or some shit. I said, damn, she got a lot of emotions for a Baba doll. Or whatever he said. And Gypsy was like, well, she was bipolar. I'm like, what are you... Well, Gypsy, have we formally diagnosed you yet? Gypsy. She was like, well, mental health wasn't something prominent then. You right, but right now it is, bitch. Right now we need a diagnosis on you, because baby, you hop from man to man to man. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to acknowledge that that you like to steal lives, and you like to put yourself, what is that, identity? She got maybe identity crisis or something. Like, she like to steal people's lives and jump into their lives and say this happened to her and this shit didn't happen to her. Like, what is that called, Gypsy? What is that called? We need a diagnosis for you. Okay, your mama gone. She going to glory. We need a diagnosis for you. So Bobby like, well, let me do this tattoo for you. What you want? So Gypsy getting a tattoo. Now Ryan is hovering. Like the hoverboard. He hovering. You know, he right on top of. I said, damn, give us some space. His titties is right there. Like she like getting a tattoo done. She get her tattoo done. He like right there. Like, let me see. You getting a tattoo? I'm like, so then they show Ryan. Ryan was like, well, Ryan's supposed to been helping me cook, but he else, you know, he hovering with Gypsy. I mean, he won't let Gypsy out his damn sight now, will he? Won't let Gypsy out his sight. I understand how Gypsy feel. Give me some space. You on my neck. You on my neck. I mean, your breasts is on me, on my back. You know what I'm saying? You on my neck. You constantly like, let me see. Let me see. You'll see when it's done. Damn. Then he standing there so long. Bobby said, you want a tattoo too, bro? You want, since you ain't gonna help Ryan cook a mother. You want a tattoo too? So he get a tattoo. And he like, oh, yeah, this is nice. Yeah, me and my beautiful wife got a tattoo. Ryan, please, pull your pants up and go sit down somewhere. I'm so sick of Ryan in them pants. I'm like, bruh, put a belt on. They shouldn't be sagging to the point where it look like you got boo-boo in your pants. They be sagging way too. I'm like, your waist ain't that far down below. Like, I know you a big guy, so you gonna put him up under that, and you gonna put him up under the fupa. I get it. But, bruh, you can raise it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Men's Warehouse got you, okay? For real. See, this is how you started feeling us. You really feeling Gypsy. Christy is like, I'm sorry for this messy room, but it is so many pictures that I need to put in a photo album book. And there's some things that Ken has sent. Ken. And I said, okay, here we go. Baby, when the look, let me tell you something. Christy said, I don't care what you or your mama do. When my kids, whoever they with, if they break up with them, I ain't got to break up with them. I said, Christy, where's your damn loyalty? Where is your loyalty to your kids, to your family? And she said, just because you broke up with him, Christy says, just because you not together with him don't mean I got to stop being friends. Bitch, I need you to find some Avon ladies or some Mary Kay heifers to roll with. I need you to stop making your kids exes your friends. Okay, what can they do for you? Ken is trying to pump you for information, and you willingly giving it because you don't care nothing about no damn Ryan to Ken so that he can slide back in. Okay. And it's ridiculous. I said, Christy ain't loyal to nobody. I mean, she is the song. These hoes ain't loyal. She is the song. Do you hear me, Crystal? Christy don't care. She is not loyal to nobody. And every chance she get, she gonna be on the phone FaceTiming. She gonna be on the phone FaceTiming. Gypsy like, Gypsy, your man called. Your man called. He miss you. You should let him call you. Why the hell would she why would she let that happen? Does she want a life? She in another man's house. This is how people get off. Okay? This is how people get murdered. This is how people get murdered. Okay? This is how people get. Christy said, Ken said this. I said, what Ken say? What Ken say? Because Ken about to get her. Ken about to have that happen to her. Okay? Ken says, I called it off and I told her, you know, it was over. She said, why did you do that? He said, well, Ken told me that people were telling him. I said, oh, so he listening to people instead of his heart. Okay. People were telling him, if you love her, you let her go. And if it come back real and trill, then you know you gotta go. There's just one thing about that kid. You never expected her to find somebody fast. You should know your woman. You should know your woman can't be alone. Gypsy ass can't be alone. Gypsy ass is never gonna be alone as long as he got 2 front teeth. Okay? And he accepting of her murder she wrote. As long as he is accepted of that, she gonna catch him. Okay? Especially now that she got her nose done. Y'all seen Gypsy now? She got her nose done. But we talking about right now. We talking about this show. Okay? We ain't not even gonna talk about what's going on right now. Right now, Ken says he let her go because people were saying, if you love her, let her go. Okay? But he loved her dearly. He loved her with all his heart. I said, oh, look at that agape love. Look at that shit there. Look at that there. I don't quite think it went like that. I think his boys was in his ear, or his mama, or his family. But that's just my opinion. Okay, that's just my opinion. People was in his ear like, let that girl go, but cause I don't want to be sleeping and she get me. You know what I'm saying? Get me with a drink of Kool-Aid. I don't want to drink the Kool-Aid. You know, but Christy is riding for Ken. And she is rooting for Ken and Gypsy. And she has no respect for Ryan and his marriage to Gypsy. And I said, now, Heifer, how you gonna not respect Ryan and Gypsy, but wait till he don't respect Rod and Christy? Wait till he don't respect your marriage. Then what? Because I'm sorry, this is my opinion. The way it's moving, the way she acting, I think she got Rod ill-gottenly, if you ask me. I think how she got him is how she gonna lose him. What y'all think? I could be wrong. I'm not even gonna go there with Gypsy about she never wanted to be famous. She never wanted to be a celebrity. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You could have stopped it before it even started. You could have said, look, I'm going on Good Morning America. I'm going on Gayle King Live. I'm going on a handful of shows, and that's it. I'm going to live my life low key. You keep popping up on social media airing your life. You keep going on these talk shows. You keep talking about Ken in these podcasts. It is you. Okay, it is you. The only reason why we know Ryan is because of you. Other than that, Ryan looks like the dude that bag at Kroger's. No lies told. Okay, we could care less. Your stepmama look like she work at the jewelry department at Macy's. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. We would have never known these people in real life. Okay. All right, I probably would have walked past Christy and said, hello, hi. Can I see that ring in that case right there, please? Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Because Christy sure looked like she worked at Zales. Ryan finally goes back to work. Okay, his little famous ass, his 15 minutes of fame ass, finally goes back to work. And he acting like, Gypsy, what are you going to do for 8 hours? Clean this nasty house. Get your drawers up from out of the closet on the floor. Clean expired food out of the fridge. And by the way, he came home having a fit about expired condiments. She was like, they're old, Ryan. They're old. He was like, well, my chicken I just had. We had spaghetti. Where's that at? I took that for lunch. Don't be throwing away good food. I was like, I assumed Gypsy was on quest of food stamps or some type of state assistance. I mean, my God, you acting like you can't get another pack of ground beef. He was acting crazy about them condiments and stuff, and I'm like, the A1 sauce was expired. Like, she threw it away. Now, granted, she didn't take it out, but I wouldn't have taken it out either. But calm down, all right? So he gonna tell her. But wait. I'm sorry, I'm rushing. While she took a break from cleaning, Christy calls her, right, y'all? Christy was like, She was like, hey, Ma, how you doing? How are you? Christy was like, Ken called me again. Ken called me again. And she was like, really? What did he say? Did he say the reason why he broke up with me? And then he was like, yeah. You know, Christy was like, Ken broke up with you because he said people were telling him to let it go. You know, but he never thought that you would, you know, marry. And, you know, he's real sad about that. And, you know, in the midst, she's like, hold on, Mom, hold on. Ryan keeps calling me. Decline. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mom. Go ahead. Ryan was saying, I'm sorry. Ken was saying what? He said he missed me. Oh my goodness. Oh, I really loved him. Hold on. Who is it? Ryan is calling me again. He doesn't want anything, Mom. Hold on. Decline again. He ain't talking about nothing, but Ryan talking about a whole lot. Go ahead, Mama. What are you saying? Kristy says, Ryan, I'm sorry. She says, Ken really misses you. Ken did not want to leave you like that. Ken really, really loves you. He didn't think that you would get engaged and marry someone that he know you don't want to be with. He really wants to talk to you. Christy, you have once again overstepped your damn boundaries. Okay, you are hoarding pictures of Ken and Gypsy. You are calling your stepdaughter with information regarding her ex and how he is trying to reach out and how he keeps reaching out to you, and you have blocked him. You are interrupting a marriage and you are cloaking, bitch. That is an old school word. Look it up. My grandma used to tell me, ain't no cloaking in my house. If you know what that means, drop down in the comment section. Let me know. Then I know you're from the old school. You are being disrespectful and dishonoring marriage. Okay? Now, it's one thing if Gypsy was separated. It's one thing if Gypsy has separated and she's filing for divorce. Those things. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Have fun. Have your way. But she is living in her husband's apartment. As nasty and as messy as it might be, it is still his place. And you want her to be off messing with you. Because that's what's going to happen. That man look like he ain't playing no games with his heart. Okay? He play a whole lot of games with his blood pressure and his diabetes. But he ain't playing no games about his love in his apartment. And you doing what you're doing is how people get seriously hurt. And I can't believe you doing that. Ryan gets home and Ryan makes a comment. When Gypsy says, what is this? I guess it was some liquor. And Ryan makes this comment. Oh, maybe one of my ex's girlfriends left this for me, you know. And he was like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. She was like, oh, well, wait till tonight. It's a whole lot I'm going to tell you. Y'all caught that? Gypsy has a get back that is fast and serious. Because once she said that, he was like, what you saying? What's going on? Why the cameras cut? The cameras cut like a mother. Ryan finds out that Christy is with the foolishness. And he's like, I'm mad at the games that they're playing. Christy, I'm really mad at Christy because Christy is running the information back to Gypsy. And this is a happy marriage. I'm trying to make a happy marriage. And Ken just, he don't want me to come up. He don't want me to step up to the bat because, I ain't no Barry Bonds, up in this thing. But, I do a little something. You know what I'm saying? I do a little something. But I'm telling you, he don't want me in his face about my wife. Because this is my wife. I took vows for her. Gypsy gets off seeing Ryan go hard for her. Gypsy gets off. I believe Gypsy gets off with any man going hard and being real macho and and trying to be very chauvinistic and everything for her. I really, really do. I do. I think she gets off on that because her dad was not in her life and she didn't see her dad go hard for her. So I really, really do. Gypsy then says, cause she texting, she ain't fooling me. She texting that man from a unknown. She texting that man and blocking her number. Gypsy, you are not fooling nobody. You are texting Ken. Ain't no reason why you ain't get back with Ken that fast. But anywho, Gypsy say she texting her sister or whatever. But they playing games. Ryan sees the games that are being played. He sees that Christy is in the midst of it. Christy, your own husband, says, I told you to leave that mess alone. I told you to stop getting in the middle of that. Christy loves the mess, which means, Rod, you ain't giving her no type of attention because she's a grown woman. What does she get out of this? This is her stepdaughter. This is not her biological child. What did she get out of being so messy? What did she get out of it? I'm not understanding. And Rod is telling her, I told you to stop. If this fall apart, if this goes bad, it's your fault. And Chrissy like, well, I like Ken. That's all you got to say is you like Ken. Ken is a good guy. That's it. That's it. Marilyn Manson was a good guy too. I heard. Gaslighting, talking about Ken said he praying for you. He said he still loves you, Gypsy. Gypsy crying. I just loved him so much. He wants to reach out, Gypsy Rose. He wants to reach out. And Gypsy sitting there crying on the phone with Christy, talking about, before anything, he was my best friend. And that ain't even the part that gets me. The part that gets me is that he just left me. He just dumped me, you know? And I don't understand why. Well, Gypsy, can I give him your number? Because that's what she want to ask. Gypsy, can I give him your number so he can call you, you know? I mean, he can call you blocked or, you know, I don't know how that's going to go because you'll figure it out. But because Ryan's at work now, so y'all can talk. Tales from the Crib, Christy. I'm speechless. I realize Gypsy is a manipulator, but Christy running this shit, ain't she? Christy don't give a damn about nobody's feelings. Christy is hooking up and she tearing down. That's what Christy is doing. So, in the end, Ryan is mad about her throwing out them nasty ass pillows. I said, don't nobody want them sloppy ass pillows, musty ass pillows in the food and everything. And Gypsy tells Ryan, I guess when the camera stopped, about what's going on with everything that's going on. So next week, guess who we gonna see next week? Baby, we gonna see Kenneth. We're gonna see Kenneth. And he gonna tell his story. I believe he gonna tell his story. Now, we gonna stay tuned to watch. But it is getting very good. I said, "Ooh, Gypsy. Baby, this story is getting mighty, mighty juicy." You guys, that was the episode. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about Musty Christy and her foolishness. Okay, let me know. Would you do? You guys leave your comments below. Please, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to like this video. Thank you. I'd appreciate it. Go ahead. Go hit the like. Yeah. And while you're here, if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't already done that, just hit that subscribe button. Oh wait, don't even worry about it. We got time today. Did you hit the bell notification? Very good. Okay, good. I'm glad we are on the same road here. Okay, let's get to 10K. I will see you guys very soon. Yeah. Woo, this was a great episode. What do y'all think? Leave your comments below. I'll see you guys very soon. My name is Carla. Bye bye, boo boo.